Now, a way to comb your hair, right? If they're focusing on your hairline, eat up, but down, but down. Again, now you can't say what it is. Little acting brat. But trust in me, I'm just a little thing on the tree. I know. Right. Anyway. So it took a while. I got my stuff from the store. Now Burger King's acting the super suck. And you know I used to work in one, so I know they're dragging ass on purpose, and you're doing it on purpose. Quit. Quit trying to doctor me so much. Where you're telling me what I'm eating is killing me don't help me. Liv does it. No. But you're eating the same thing. Hypocrite. That's why it's killing you too. If you eat a steak, right? At a restaurant, and you're a doctor, right? And you tell your customers not to eat Burger King. That's the same meat from the same animal. Difference between a burger from Burger King is this ground beef versus a steak straight from the plate, cut from the animal itself. Now, all grind beef is you put it through a grinder, and you kind of grinding it up into something you can make it differently, like a patty, and then from there you serve it like a steak. It's also called ground steak. That's the hypocrisy. That's why we're all dying. We're saying we're gonna die. And don't you get it? We die. I mean, the power of life and death is in the tongue. You keep telling us, oh, what you're eating is gonna kill you one day. Okay, well, why do you keep telling me that? You think that's really what's killing us? Or are we condemning each other so long, till finally we give up and say, okay, you're right, and die? Now, if you're reading certain passages, some people seal these visions, which means they're making it part of a secret. And there are 7 different things dealing with different issues. At least from Moses to Malachi. At least 7 topics. One is the sin leading and how all that went down. And there's more to meet the eye. Like the Transformers more than meets the eye. Alright. I told you again, I'm not fake. I ain't got time to fake. I'm home alone, right? And I don't edit. Mine's a direct upload as much as it can be. I edited it. I don't even know how you edit like you do. That's also to me a werewolf howl. There it is. Now, if I can do a werewolf howl, and that's the same note, right? You're doing there. So if you're saying, "Ooh, love you, baby," or whatever, right? I'm able to match that because I can do a werewolf howl. And I think it's funny. I don't care what you think. Gaga la 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 ooh la la gaga ooh la la. She's on entertainment tonight. See, right. And I'm happy for romances and dances and chances. We all take one. But she's in her mansion in New York or Beverly Hills or wherever, and I'm home in Georgia. I don't mess with her. Right? But I like her music. I can impersonate the hell out of her or the heaven into her, which I am. I don't even worry about it, right? But see, a clip of the song is not infringement to demonstrate impersonation abilities. Right? See? See? What is. And even now they're trying to say Ryan transformed, but so did Chris Evans to play Captain America, right? He ain't that big. You know that. Mm-hmm. But it's like the Incredible Hulk. No. Right. So if he got white teeth, I see that. Mm-hmm. Okay, they got the real. And there's Blake, his wife. But it ain't no different than the CGI with the Hulk. Right? And Mark Ruffalo. Right? Mm-hmm. But you're putting people you want on the screen, right? Don't tell me you don't do that either. You're casting, right? And when you're casting, that involves the director, the producers, and what the producers do is they pay for it all. I know the storyline. And see, what I'm doing is I'm trying to show you. I've been watching your movies for thousands of years, and it was like I see them all the damn time on TV, right? And I like them. I'm not complaining, right? But you're also becoming formulaic, right? Now, even with the Rock suit in the recent movie he's in, purple would not work in London, England. That's all I gotta say about it. It's out of place. It's just out of place. It looked good on the Rock. I'm not saying that, right? But it's just out of place for the done. Okay. But it's fictional, so who cares, right? But let's tell the truth, baby. You would be caught dead in that. That man. Right. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Which one? And like I told you, you're the paranoid doctors who don't understand anatomy, right? Now, if something is smaller, right, and it's lower in blood pressure, right, but it gets bigger because it pumps blood throughout the body, right? Does that mean the pressure needs to go up a little bit to pump blood throughout the whole body, right? If you get bigger, yes. Yes, why? I know. Because you're getting bigger. So it's got to pump more blood through the whole body. Do you understand? And the reason you're bigger is you got an injury, right? For example. So then you're trying to deal with the injury best you can, right? Now my injury, if it looks like it looks on the X-ray, should what paralyze you? From where? The neck, in the waist down to the neck, in the waist down. I'm in a car wreck at 16 when I'm out the hospital in 2 days. This is like the guy who was lowered into the roof, right? He was healed the same day instantly. So was I. It just took me 2 days longer to get out of the hospital, silly. Right? So whatever happened there, I was healed the same day. And there you were. And could have left the same day, but they were making sure I was okay. They even saw the neck fracture because it's more apparent down the back than the front. The front's what you got to heal if you're Jesus, right? Not the back, not the back so much. But if the back's messed up, so is the front, right? But you got to heal the front so that the back, no matter what it looks like, okay, doesn't matter, does it? No. Why don't it matter? Because it's about the spinal fluid, right? Going through the neck down to the body, right? There. Even you would know, if all this is fucked up, I would or shouldn't be walking. So that's the part Jesus had to definitely heal. So that when you look at the back, it looks all fucked up, right? As if a windshield or something similar to it, or bat, aluminum or wooden, hit me over the head. Because of someone's daughter down the road. Who's playing bad mama. Not good mama. And being all sexual with my stepbrother, but when it comes to her daughter having the second opinion, right? Right, we were just 2 years different probably, and I'm 16 and she's 14, right? Even then, I can wait for her when I turn 17 in a few months too, and then we get back together when she's older herself, until she turns 16, right? See, that still could have worked out. If she was 14, depending on what month it is, right? And see, I still, as far as I knew, was a virgin, right? I don't know. So if I was with her and she was a virgin, right? Who would really get mad though, Roddy or the mother? The mother. But who's overreacting? The mother. And yet, she's got to pop up with someone, Mom. What, you wanted her to have the flower and the weddings and all that before that? Right? I wouldn't mind that either, but she was game. You know, she can't say I raped her. Not even statutory, right? At that age. Well, she's got to get the daughter to say she didn't want the sex. And I got to be 17, 18, or 19 for that to apply, right? 16 to 12, 14, right? And see, that's the point. She took the law into her own hands and tried to punish me herself. Well, the Lord ain't having none of that, Vivian. Right? None of it. I was healed the same day before I got to the hospital, right? Or as I was being hospitalized, right? The Lord is healing me, you know. They know something was wrong, right? But they also see how it was healed, right? That's a witness that you were wrong. So quit being a bitch about it. And like I said, that's the only thing I can think of that would be an issue there, right? The mother got mad that Shane seduced the daughter and she was 14 and they had sex and she popped her cherry with him. And Vivian, being a bitch, took the law into her own hands and tried to make it look like I was in the car wreck. But I forgive her too because she's the daughter of the girl I popped my cherry with too. But I don't remember, I'm sorry. All the details. But like I said, you got the money, you got the time, and you got the ability. That's where fair use comes in, right? So you can do all that. And I can do it too, right? It's part of the Hebrew symbol for sheen. By the way, yes, this. And you should be able to do it on both hands too, right? See? And it's like this, and you use both hands, right? Now this is the right side. This is the left, which looks like it's receding. Yeah. Neither. Looks like it's what? Growing normally. Growing down. Well, when you comb it up, what are you exposing? Your hairline. When you comb it down, what are you exposing? Nothing. That your hair is fine, right? If you're gonna attack me about it, okay, I'll just wear it down. Fuck you. And don't force you right in. Something is bothering you about my hairline that is uneven, and uneven don't mean it's going to bother or receding. It's always been a little weird. And I've been telling you this off and on for the whole time I'm on YouTube. And I'm trying to help my brothers out there who you mess with and make go bald too. And they shave off all their hair before they go bald. I know how you doing it. Right, mate? Right. You shave it before it can go bald, because whatever. See, that just shows you have a little bit more testosterone and I have a little bit more estrogen. See, that's what controls hair growth, right? Estrogen or testosterone, right? So, big brother, are we 1984 yet? I think you're a little that way. We're a little that way. When you have people who you choose, right? You're setting people up for that crap. I know. Mm-hmm. And it ain't good. To be that nosy to people. I can't even find a girlfriend. Even though I'm trying to date a lady. Not a man, right? Right. Now, women can wrestle too, by the way. This is wrestling on the Olympics. Like USA versus Mongolia, maybe? I'm not sure. It looks like MG something. It don't tell me here. But it's the women's freestyle 50K. Leading the woman weighs 50K. That's about 100 pounds. Mm-hmm. 65 and 97 is the men's. That was on earlier. And, right. And that was 65K to 97, right? Now, anytime you have kilograms, you multiply it by 2.2, right? To get pounds, right? So, like I said, the 50K females is about, and that's Helen Morales, sorry, Morales, however you say it. And like I said, I like the female form, but I behave when I see a female on TV, right? But I'm waiting for one to choose me. Like we're taught to now. Now, if a bunch want to choose me, you can't black me out of it. Ooh, wow. She's coming at you there. I like Japanese girls, right? Mm-hmm. Korean. And American. Big Lubbock! That's Lenny's version, right? Stay away from me! Alright. Just a brief sample. Right. And, I like Lenny's version a little bit better because of his voice, right? And the other version, right? I just ain't heard it in a while, right? Um, let's see. Mm-hmm. And Lenny's right now is the one popping in my head. You know what I mean? Right? I don't know why. Right. Right. So, the first version was by the Guess Who, though, right? And again, I'm not even sure who the lead singer is there, right? Right. I'm just not as informed about it, right? Mm. Well, there ain't a lot on tonight. You got old reruns of old movies, like they had The Hitman's Bodyguard. I didn't see that. That's cool. It's a little far fetched, but okay. Then Shaft with his son, and who's a cop in the FBI and the cybersecurity team. Things like that. Oh, well, Richard again. Richard Grant from the Warlock movies with Lori from Footloose. They did like 2 or 3 of them. Now you don't just shoot people with shotguns, right? To make sure they're immortal or not. That could kill someone. It's like was putting the stake through someone's heart. Wouldn't or not, that would even kill a real human being. Right. Right. And that's not too smart. Dealing with vampires or not. Jason Derulo's on stage tonight. Simple Plan after him. The Amuse. Train, which you know that. And then more videos around 11. Hey, soul sister. I'm doing it a little different. No, you're pacing a little. But a lot of people can do it. Reason being, we all like to hear ourselves impersonate people. No, I don't say I'm the only one who can do it. but, and editing makes you look good. Editing makes you look good. Plus, it's called choreography, right? Even the fight scene is choreographed, and who's gonna win, right? That's not a real fight. Right, right. Now, he's supposed to be in security, right? And a hitman's gonna go after his guy and again get him. Right. Like we ain't seen that in some form, right? That's the problem too. You're repeating yourself. Even with Free Guy. It's no different than Ready Player One. No. Except this time the video game is the center point, right? Where you're trying to save a character from the video game who is whom in the real world? No one. See, to be someone in the real world, you gotta be able to take them out the video game. Can't really do that. There's that, right? Like I said, right? So you would need a human avatar here to play them, right? For real, for real. And and then, which is from Ashton Kutcher's and Sean's Williams. Where's my car, dude? Like, that can't happen. Yes, again. Yes, it can. Right. I know. The problem is, we know it would be messed up if it really did. Like I said, I like the 50. I even like the 50 foot woman you picked to play her in it. But like I said, right, just showing you what we all watch, and we're all watching the same thing, like the grownish, right, right. Which is from what? Blackish, right? Guess what? I'm 1% black too, right? We're brothers in arms, right? But the problem is we all trying to kill each other, right? Skin color is the focus there, right? But DNA is the same, right? You the same kind of male I am, right? My external appearance don't make me less black or more black. What it means is, say, my Irish ancestors left Africa because they were a mutation, right? They were lighter skinned than you. So they had to go up to Ireland because when the mother who had them expected them to look like you. But when they were lighter skinned, they didn't understand, right? And kicked them out the community, right? And because of that, we held a grudge too when we went to Ireland, right? So we got mad with you for kicking us out. You kicked us out the motherland, which is Africa, right? So we had to go to Ireland, right? Well, we're holding a grudge a little bit. Ireland ain't the best country in the world. It's okay, but, could be better. Then we had a potato famine and all that. And then we got England next door trying to dominate us. Those crazy English. Which I'm about 12% English too, right? 6 or 12, somewhere in there. And a little bit of French, a little bit of... I might be indirectly related to Marie Antoinette, which means I got royal blood, right? And the Austrian Empire, right? But that's anyone in my family too. Dion, right? Brian, right? No, we don't. No, we don't. No. Either. Good trouble, huh? Good trouble, no. No trouble, no trouble. I don't know no trouble. But like I say, I see a pretty face. Even in the black man. Even in the black man. Well, you thought I was going to say the girl. Whether I do or not. But I would only go after the girl as a girlfriend since I'm straight, right? Now, if you're gay, I know that means you go after me, and then that's okay. When you ask me how I feel about it, I don't tell you what. I'm straight. I'm straight. Not gonna get mad about it as long as you understand that. Now, you keep asking me, are you gay, right? Are you gay? I keep saying no. 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 You're exposing yourself that you want me to be gay with you, and I keep saying, no, I'm not into that, right? Politely, trying to play it off, trying to not make it an issue. But you want to make it an issue, don't you? You don't want to be there. I'm there to learn something, right? I'm from Georgia, brother. Hey, brother, we don't play games like any other. And we don't play that. We don't play that. In Georgia. Now, if you do that, I was taught not to judge it, but go your own way. Go your own way. Kind of use Jesus there, and I use Fleetwood Mac. The song "Go Your Own Way" came out in the 70s. Right? You can go your own way, which is Lindsey Buckingham. As an impersonation, right? Not too bad, I don't think. What do you think, Lindsay? You're the one I can ask. You're actually the artist, right? I don't know. But I like the lyrics too, man. kind of good message there, right? See, if you're with someone and they're not, wanting to go your way, all you can do is say, okay, well, we're going to go our way then, right? And I get the point of the message. But Lindsay's the one who kind of was out the scene, right? But see, if you offend the people who control the radio, you're going to hear Lindsay on that song by Fleetwood Mac, but you won't hear him right anywhere else because why? He's black. So he's blacklisted. They blacklisted him. Yeah, they did. They can do it anyone. They can do it. They're blacklisting me. Hell about the D list, Kathy Griffin. I'm on the blacklist. Only one they got me on is True TV or ridiculousness. Well, they know I'm a good impersonator. I know. I'm Jimmy Fallon Lee, right? But I play humble too, right? I know when I do it. So you do. Just like I hear Jimmy do it. I don't dispute that, right? Alone again, naturally. I forgot who was singing that song. But it's on the radio. I heard it before. So I sound a little like Paul McCartney, but I'm not sure. But she's a pretty woman, right? I can see there, right? Over 16, right? And okay. All I can say. But so is she. He's an okay looking guy, right? But ain't into him. Right. That's the difference, right? She's alright looking, right? And again, right? But I don't know if she would be into me. That's the question, right? And we don't know each other, so that's a hard no, right? Because we don't know each other. And we're not going to be snapped together, do a project or something, right? That's what I mean, too, right? Unless you start putting me in movies or something, like I said, right? Which is cool by me or not cool if you don't. I can understand either way. Mm-hmm. Right. Dirty Japanese, I think a dirty Japanese, everybody takes so. That's why it don't bother me. A little more Japanese now. I know. I know. Well, I told you why. I think I'm asking the Lord about Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder has a vision problem with both eyes, right? I have a bad right eye, right? But in order to show a miracle, right, I'm thinking the Lord is using my high blood pressure to create a mucus discharge, right? And get me to clean the discharge every day. And the reason being, right, is to show Stevie Wonder how he can help me see every day. And I know, though my eye goes blurry and I can even go almost blind, briefly blurry, right? I pray to Jesus. I call him Hashim, right? Yahuwah. Yahweh hu he echad in the Hebrew. And my eye starts getting better. Now, I'm doing it in a religious sentence, which I say to my religious Jewish brothers, right? Because I learned Hashim without you telling me, right? Since you tell us you don't know how to pronounce it, right? So I used two names and I explained to you how I learned to say Hashim, right? Through Eliyahu, which means God my Yahoo, or my God Yahoo in the English. So Yahoo, right, is the masculine form of Haya, taking the Ya from Haya, and adding Hu, which means he. Now, there's another word, Sar, which means prince. And you hear that in the phrase or word Yisrael, which means with Prince God. Or Prince with God, however you want to do it. Sariel, whatever. I'm teasing. It's not like you can rearrange someone else's language and they would like it anyway, but so. Well, there's another word given to Abraham's wife who is called Sarai with the Y. Well, the Lord removed the H from her name, the Y from her name, and put an H there, which is simply another sound at the end for Sarah. So Sarah and Sar are masculine and feminine to each other, right? So we got Yahoo, right? Like Sar, and then Yahoo would be the feminine form of the name. Well, another phrase I've heard of in the Hebrew is Va, which has to do with breathing. The breath, you would call it. Hava. So Yahva, who he, Akkad means the breath, he, her, or he, she, right? One. Because your breath, whether you're a male or female, is one in us, right? We both breathe the same air, right? We both breathe the same oxygen, and out comes the same CO2 that goes to feed the trees. Now, from day 4 to day 6, God's making stuff, including the sun, the moon, and the 12 and the stars, which could be the angels, right? On day 4 to day 6. On day 5 and 6, he starts making animals. And that could be up to 24,000 years, not just a few days of making different animals in different orders, right? And some he makes similar and some he makes different, right? All the way up to us. That's why it looks patternistic, right? In the designer's design of us all, right? Baby superstitious riding on the wall. Wow. 20 years bad luck. What's 20? Not 7. You believe in things that you don't understand. But superstition can even be in the medical profession, right? Because see, all we see is people dying around us, right? And we don't know why. Perhaps we'll die. Ooh, well, they kissed. Die if you tell me that you love me. Now, actors sometimes do that, right? It's acting, right? They can even go as far as having sex on camera for money, right? But it's not how people really make love either. When you make love, do you look in the mirror? Who do you think of? Does he look like me? That's a song by Def Leppard put out in the 80s off Power Mania. What? Hysteria, right? I know. Mm-hmm. So, again, I'm separating the lead vocals right there as an impersonation. When you got love in your sight, watch out, love bites. That's the beginning. And I even try to impersonate the electronics in that voice I hear on the album. Now I can tell it's somewhat electronic, but I wonder if I could really sound like that. So I try to imitate it, right? Because I think it's cool. Right. Like, something like that. My one's a little higher. That means thank you very much, Mr. Roboto. Thank you. Thank you. In Japanese, by the way. That also makes it educational if you don't know what that means. I know it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Silly, right? And even if you're a Styx fan, right? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just feeling something tonight. Let's go back to wrestling. Oh. For a minute. Okay. This is going to be a long one, but have a good evening.